Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation as we go ahead and take a look into Gilmore Girls. This is season number 1, episode number 3, titled Kill Me Now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's two things in mind that I think the title of this next episode is potentially talking about. So, in the previous episode, we have Rory, who just started school in a brand new school, and we got introduced to a few people. And on her first day of school, it wasn't quite going well at all, to be honest with you. We got introduced to Paris, who seems like not the biggest fan of Rory. I don't know why she feels kind of threatened. It seems this way to me, okay? I don't know if this is really what's going on here, but Paris seems a little bit threatened by Rory. Was not a big fan of her. Don't know why. We'll figure that out as we go ahead and continue watching. Then we got introduced to some guy, I believe, named Tristan, who was played by Chad Michael Murray. Complete annoying character, man. I mean, he continued to call Rory by a completely different name, and I think the name was Mary. And I don't know if this was his way of flirting. I don't know if he was just trying to be funny. I don't know if he was trying to be a dick. Long story short, it was not funny, and I felt so bad for Rory for having to deal with such a guy, you know. We'll see in this next episode. Maybe we'll get a little bit more backstory on him and of course Paris. Another thing that I think they could potentially be talking about with the title of this next episode, Kill Me Now, is maybe Lorelai. Did I say it right? I hope I did. Lorelai. We'll keep working on that. Rory's mom, okay? As we know, mom and grandmother don't seem to see eye to eye. I guess Lorelai is not really too fond of mom trying to be controlling in her daughter's life. That's kind of how I viewed it. There's probably more to it, of course, as we go ahead and continue watching the show. We'll figure that out, but you could definitely tell there's a lot of tension there, and maybe they're talking about that. So maybe they're talking about Rory in school, or maybe they're talking about mom and grandmother. I could be wrong. Of course, we got to jump into this next episode to really find out. But that's my best guess, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you are a fan of Gilmore Girls and what we do here in Geeked Out Nation. If so, feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gilmore Girls, and here we go.
And so say I.
What sport are you going to pick?
I'm not sure. I'm not really the athletic type.
I told her she should go out for the
Nothing wrong with that.
team.
It's not a sport.
It is the way the Gilmores play.
So what are your choices?
God, there's like 1,000 of them.
She needs to learn a sport, and Richard can teach her a sport. You can use your mother's old golf clubs. They're upstairs gathering dust along with the rest of her potential.
Okay.
Oh,
For a
mom.
minute?
We're having dessert.
I know, but I'd like to talk to you fast before the sugar sets in and makes me crazy.
You are the oddest person.
It gives no one a way out. That's force. Look it up.
I'm just trying to help your daughter get an education.
Thank you. She'll find another sport.
Why should
Right.
she?
Because she doesn't want to go, and Dad doesn't want to take her.
Oh, your father doesn't know what he wants.
Which
He's got a
that's
haircut
ridiculous,
before he
Grandpa.
gets
Come
my
on now.
Let it go, please.
Well, isn't this interesting? You're afraid.
Of what? Use it as a punch bowl? Then go to the club with you.
But it's not you, Rory. It's I don't know. But that sucks that the grandfather, though.
With the swans floating by and the music playing.
What are they doing with those purple?
Have her get dessert.
No one said anything about lunch.
I hope Lorelai's clever.
Oh my God, grandfather
Emily,
sucks
you are not
too.
listening to me. I will teach her to golf as promised by you, but lunch is out of the question.
You have to eat.
Yeah, but
So you'll eat together. Do you have sunscreen?
Emily,
She's here.
Why do that to your granddaughter? What?
Richard, so help me God, you will be sweet to this girl and make this a memorable
Right,
day.
you better be.
This is the first time we've gotten to show our granddaughter off at the club, and it means a great deal to my happiness and yours that this day go well.
Are you serious? You're really mad to hang out with your granddaughter? Come on, Richard. Who does that? I would be the same way. I would be the same way.
That was wrong.
there are no rights and wrongs to the learning process.
When I graduate from high school, we're gonna go backpacking through Europe together.
Aw.
You know, do the whole hostel thing. just
I hope
it
we get
really
to see them
happens.
do that. That'd be
Well,
cool.
Just have to make sure that it does.
Right. I hope so. I hope we get to see it.
Richard!
Gloria, you look wonderful. Dearest woman alive.
What does that mean? Odious? Did he say odious? Comment down below if you guys know what that means.
Now, we'll meet back here in 40 minutes?
I'm guessing these are like their locker rooms.
And I'm telling him, I've been
Oh,
coming
okay,
here
okay.
for 20 years, my young friend, and for 20 years, that car, number 4.
How are you? The most odious woman alive.
What does odious mean? I don't know what that means. Does that mean like nosy? I don't know. Help me out, you guys. Odious. Never heard of that
Okay,
word.
I need more Tool here. I need the feeling of a major tutu, okay? Boy band, kind of a scary, feathery, in sync kind of fiasco.
This is not funny.
No, I believe him. That is scary as hell.
Oh my god. Come on, you have to admit, that's a little funny.
That was.
Pepe Le Pew, you want to give me a hand with this?
No.
Listen, it's Drella or the Swans.
So.
Oh man.
I'd love to see it. No, if you want to.
Is she like not jealous, but like
Sounds good.
she didn't get a chance to do that with her dad, I'm guessing. Have bonding moments, time. I'm guessing it's not about the sweaters. I think she's probably a little bit like, because it seems like Dad and Lorelai never had really too much
Boobs are bigger than mine. God, I'm a mental case.
father-daughter
Don't
time.
apologize. No, I was too mad and stupid to apologize last night, and then she was gone before I got up this morning. What is wrong with me?
You're very possessive of your sweaters.
Okay. No. Get her out of Friday night dinner. I mean, what am I trying to do? Undermine their relationship?
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I'm 4 years old.
You're jealous.
Oh, I'm not jealous.
That's crazy because that's the way I,
Jealous 'cause you
yeah.
like Rory better than you.
Oh, thank you for the hug.
I could see that,
See,
yes.
I'm bad at advice talks. Can we talk about soup? Because I'm good with soup.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. I'm all mixed up. I left that life. You know.
You don't know that she... Ooh! Oh, my God.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Strawberries? It's probably strawberries, isn't it? Ah.
Beautiful. I have to be more adult about this. I mean, if the country club life is what she wants, more power to her, right? You know?
Okay, Lorelai, she did her thing with this this wedding. Visually, it looks outstanding.
These dresses, not all bad.
No?
Oh, no, they really fly up when you twirl around. And if you're wearing that ruffled underwear, big crowd pleaser.
It makes you feel better. I think I got a fungus from the steam room.
It does. That the crack den is closed down on the corner, all her really good friends are gone. What do you think, Mom? Should I pursue the career in comedy or?
It's just very interesting the way things turn out, isn't it?
Oh, you're here. Lorelai,
Dad?
Rory, I have a surprise. Not only...
All right, ladies, gentlemen, that was our episode, season number 1, episode 3 of Gilmore Girls. Why did it say "Kill Me Now"? I really don't know. I really originally thought that it could have been talking about Rory with her school situation, but they did mention school. They did mention she's doing good, so that's great to hear. But it didn't sound like it was actually talking about Rory. It actually sounded more like Mom, which I did mention that. I did mention that it felt like it could have been potentially talking about Lorelai as well, because we know a little bit of the issues with her mom and her father. Like, there's not much of a relationship there. I'm guessing based off what we've seen here, that's what they're talking about, speaking about Lorelai and how she was feeling. Now, I loved seeing grandfather and Rory spend time together. At first, I was so upset with Richard because he did not seem interested in trying to establish a relationship with his granddaughter. And I was like, that sucks. Like, why would you not want that? You know what I mean? Why would you not want to be present in your granddaughter's life, you know? And the way he was trying to avoid her at first, that's what it seemed like. And let's not lie, guys. He was trying to avoid her. You know, he gave Emily, I believe is his wife's name, he kind of gave her this look like, oh, why did you do that? I can't believe you forced this onto me. And I was just so like hurt. Like, that's not fair for Rory. You know, whatever happened between Lorelai and her parents should never affect what happens between Rory and her grandparents. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's more to the story as far as like why Lorelai and her parents don't really get along too well, but that should never affect anything with the granddaughter. You know what I mean? So I felt extremely bad for Rory, but I loved seeing them had the moment because I think Richard even like he had fun. By the end of this episode, Emily just said it, you know, he had a great time. He wouldn't stop talking about how much fun they had together, you know, and I was like, yeah, way to go. Give her a chance, you know, and I love Rory's character because she is so sweet, man. Seriously. For example, she had a disagreement with her mom, and then mom shows up at the end during the wedding moment when she was kind of like signing people in, speaking about Rory, where she was. I actually will just show you guys because you guys know I like to show you visuals. Anyway, so this moment here, her mom apologizes and Rory didn't give no like, you know, mom was like, I'm sorry. Okay, I was wrong. And Rory was just like, oh, it's okay. Like, she didn't even think about like, oh no, but you were wrong here. You were wrong here. This, that. She was like already ready to forgive, you know? And I'm like, oh my God, Rory, you're so sweet. Like, seriously. So let's get to that moment.
No, I'm trying to hydrate you.
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. A little rough.
I'm sorry. It's okay. A crazy.
You hear her? I'm sorry. It's okay. You know what I mean? Most kids, and I say this speaking about myself, I would have been, you know, and I was young. I was stupid. I would have been the one to kind of smart talk back to my mom. But then again, I would have been the one getting smacked in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I was back then. So seeing Rory kind of just sit here and just be like so sweet about it, I was just like, oh, that is so cool. Because at the end of the day, I do think Lorelai was a little bit kind of wrong, you know, for getting upset at her daughter about these sweaters when we know it was not about that. We know it was something much more than that, something much more deeper than that. And it sucks that she took it out a little bit on her daughter. But I think Rory understood the situation a little bit. So she's awesome. Rory is definitely my favorite character on the show just because she is so damn sweet, man. She really is. But I love Lorelai too. Her personality, how amazing she is as a mother. I love Lorelai as well. I like the show. I love the girls. I think they're really, really amazing. And I cannot wait to go ahead and continue watching with you guys. I thought this was a really good episode. I really also enjoy seeing Melissa McCarthy here. I've only seen her in several other things before this, so seeing her here, she's awesome. I really do like seeing Melissa here as well. I think this has been a really fun time so far with these first 3 episodes that we like just got done seeing together, and I can't wait to continue our journey. Seriously, man, it's so fun to sit here and watch this with you guys. There's never a moment where I'm bored. There's never a moment where I'm like, the scene's taking too long. You know, like there's shows like that, you guys. There's TV shows sometimes where you sit there and you're like, okay, let's see what happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I never feel that way so far about this show. I like it a lot, and I thank you guys so much for wanting to continue watching this together. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about what we just seen here. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the next episode of Gilmore Girls.